សួស្តីលោកស្រីនិងញ៉ាំមិនបានយូរបាយទាំងអស់គ្នាមកត្រឡប់មកវិញជាថ្មីជាមួយខ្ញុំសុផានិត KGM ហើយនេះយើងត្រឡប់មកហ្គេម Outstone ដដែលគឺវគ្គ2បន្តខ្ញុំលេងបន្តពីវគ្គ1ហើយចូលលេងចាំមើលវគ្គបន្តមានអីទៀត
I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war.
He promoted me at the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rook and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honour.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be about it. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent house. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll be strong.
I know you will.
Oh, you just set them out. Cycle.
Be safe. I couldn't find him. Could you? He hides too well.
And if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
នៅមុខ
I
គេ
don't like this game anymore.
ឃើញយើងឃើញនៅមុខគេនៅកណ្ដាល
Maybe
គេ
something happened to him.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were
អូហ្គេម
gone.
នេះយើងដើរតួ
I thought we'd never find you again.
3នាក់
I'm right here.
ហើយយើង
And
ដើ
I
រតួ
promise
ដល់បាន
I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Gareth to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Gareth. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in meaning, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I can have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
You understand? Being Lord is a great responsibility. I can't just fool around.
Thank you for that, Roderick.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then. They showed up unannounced. Hill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here? Business with Garrett. I told him. Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose. Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards. let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Nice.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. Could have expected as much. Bloody Forresters.
My apologies. Please forgive us.
Forgive you? Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye, and we've been his bannermen for centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the iron, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name.
Your men attacked and drew first blood. They murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. It's worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my man? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
We haven't seen him. He was never here.
You little liar. I will find him. By the gods, you better hope I do, because if I don't, I'm holding you responsible. And you'll answer for what he's done. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honourable men.
Lady Forrester.
Bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady. Consider it and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. Raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
Well, my lady. He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Old handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay, if it's presented to her as it should be.
Ni tua một tia này đó nè. Tua dân thử miền bay nè.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can. Asher sent me this coin to remember. What a strange place, Essos. Ethan made this for me.
Okay. Đã chơi rụt mình ở cái lạnh môn châu nông ven mà nhé. Rụt đang chơi.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena. Wonders Made by Man, by Loma Rider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday. King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
It troubles me to ask this of you, but you must kill Lady Marvine on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family desperately needs her help.
One moment.
Sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Later, rest.
Of course, milady.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come. Let's discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mary, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now time to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. mentioned the northern girl in my service, as she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
What does she intend?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will mean miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Chỗ đó lại đây đi.
You can do this.
Cái này sẽ cúng nghe đâu nè, sạch nớ, cái này sẽ kia nớ. Mơ tới đôi snatch hai nâng một chắc sợi tây. Mơ mẹ nước cho tới vậy á, đừng vậy bị vậy. Chào mơ. Bất cả những đá như plate bị chia đá này đâu nè. Cả những đá tới là phần này.
Lady Marjorie, aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Tôi snatch.
Lord Tyrion.
Snatch là cái tưa này.
Your Grace.
Một chắc sợi tây.
With your permission, allow me to introduce House Forrester.
Your Grace. The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the north.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
They were the wardens of the north. We all served at the pleasure.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good. And she would have us believe she didn't know which king she served. Is your house swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey, if it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned, but now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of a... I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can't really blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war. Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Rhaenyra Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. Face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to be the king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question.
My loyalty will never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
To Your Grace.
I'll walk you out. This may come, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might...
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, should they? That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression.
I don't particularly like her.
Yet you did your best to please. You'll do well here in King's Landing. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we... She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is decide such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood. And
I wouldn't want to anger Cersei.
And you'd be wise not to. But I suppose the crown could be persuaded to Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
Are you willing
willing to risk that?
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
Good night, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Ok nè nghe nghe đi nhầm xong một chọc game đi thầm đi.
Mira, I was worried.
Nhầm đang lên vẹt coi to pin đi tiếp ở vẹt 7.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. But well, really? That's a relief. Cersei is